Good morning, everyone. I'm on my phone, walking down to my swing. Figured, why not do a Saturday morning chit chat with you? Whoa, I gotta stop swinging. You guys will get dizzy. Whoa, stop swinging, stop swinging. Good morning, Puss in Boots. Good morning, Sarah. Happy Saturday, girls. I just figured I have plans today, so I'm not going to be around, which is probably a good thing. A YouTube break is always nice. I hate that with, oh, I hate that with freaking glasses. Do you guys hate that? For people that um have, I mean, I probably even does it with short hair, but I don't have short hair. But you know the little teeth things on sunglasses? I always put my sunglasses. Hey, Samara. I always put my sunglasses on my head, right? And when I want to take them off, I end up getting it stuck in my hair, and it literally rips out my hair. I should be bald right here, but then it messes up your whole hairdo because then you got these little long pieces that ripped out from your bun or your ponytail. Drives me nuts. Hey, Leo's wife. Good morning. Oh my God, guys. So check this out. Last night, um, I had a dream. Hey, Tawanda. Now, usually I don't dream. And if I do dream, I never remember. And back in the day, I used to dream horrible dreams. They used to be like, my kids are getting kidnapped. Um, I would my husband would wake me up, I would be crying in my dreams, right? But now that they're older, I don't dream like that. I don't know. I guess I had anxiety about my kids being kidnapped or getting hurt or a car accident or whatever. So I would have these crazy dreams and they were always getting hurt and I would cry and my husband would wake me up and I would literally have tears running down my face, but I'm sleeping, right? But I haven't dreamed in forever. I had the weirdest dream last night. Now, okay, it's a little bit of a mixture of everything. I do not remember the whole dream, but I remember the gist of the dream and it woke me up. And it was actually not a scary dream, it was a bizarre dream. So check this out. I had a dream that I don't know who was in it, I don't remember, but I was a scientist. Okay. We were scientists, but we were scientists on YouTube. So I remember being on a panel with a bunch of people and we were scientists. But the weirdest part is, okay, you guys might find me weird. The science experiment, the science experiment was men's genitalia. I was having a dream that and then it turned into a murder because we were trying to help these men get, I don't know if it was because Carla's live and they were talking about, dildos and stuff. I don't know if that's why. And then I was on YouTube yesterday. Um, I don't know, but we were basically making men's genitalia larger. Well, we ended up killing the guy by doing it. And we were on panel because we were all going to go to jail for murder. It was so weird. So it was like a mixture of YouTube, uh, sex, kinda, and murder. I think I need a break. What do you think? I think I need a break from YouTube. It was the weirdest dream. And it literally woke me up. And I was kind of like, okay, I'm not on YouTube. But I fell asleep with my headphones on listening to YouTube. So I don't know if that's what brought me into it. But really, we were going to jail for murder. because we tried to help a guy get a bigger junk in his trunk. I was dying this morning. So I tell my husband, he comes out and I'm like, I had a weird dream. And I told him, and he's like, really, Jenna? He's like, I think you need a break. And why are you dreaming about men's genitalia? I'm like, I don't know. It was the funniest thing. Too much sex talks, right, Carla? Me like? Hello, me like. I don't know if or Mel like. I don't know. I might have butchered your name. Sorry. Welcome. So today I'm going to be gone all day. I'm actually hanging out with my husband, me, my brother-in-law, and another friend because they consider me like a guy. So they need a fourth person to play cornhole and they need a fourth person to play pool. And they always nominate me because all the other girlfriends and wives, um, they play, but they're not good. So they want a good player. So that is what hey, Ginger Locks mom. So that is what I'm doing today. Right now, I'm waiting. We were supposed to leave for like 9:30, which is a long day of cornhole, let me tell you. But my my husband's friend actually went on a fishing tournament yesterday, a catfish tournament, and it was like a 24-hour catfish tournament, and he actually caught a 10 10-pound 6-ounce catfish. So they're going to return it to bring it to the weigh station, and he's in second place right now. And he bought the ticket for $10, and in second place you win $250. So it's pretty cool. But the rule of the catfish tournament is the fish has to be alive. If you get there and the fish dies, you they won't take it. It's like basically a catch and release type thing. So literally you have to keep this catfish alive. So he's kept this catfish alive all night long, and now they're on their way to turn it in. Hey Ben, hey Remy. How is everybody this morning? It's so damn hot. I'm in the shade. I'm in my swing. I don't know if anybody, let me see if I can switch this around. I love this swing. My niece and nephew got it for me for Christmas. They got it from Walmart, and I absolutely love this swing. It's the glider chairs, so it reclines, obviously, like glider chairs, but it's on a swing set. It usually has a cover, but we've had like high winds with our thunderstorms, and I'm scared it's going to knock over. So, but this is my favorite place to sit in my backyard. But you can get them on Walmart, and it's got like a little holding area. It's so cool. I've never seen glider chairs into a swing. It's so cool. Let me get back to you guys. You got a lighter? Thank you. All right, I'm going back to my spot. Can you hear me now? I might lose you guys because I'm going back to my swing. Okay. I might lose you, but hold on 1 second. I had to grab a lighter. So does anybody have plans this weekend? Anybody doing anything fun? Yes, you can hear me. Good. Oh, hold on. I can turn on my camera so you're not staring at a black screen, but I have to turn the camera around because I'm relaxing. That sounds good. Will I marry you? No, I'm already married. I got to turn the camera around though, guys, because I'm smoking a cigarette. Hold on. You guys can get a look of my backyard. At least it gives you guys something to look at. Okay, how do I go back? Okay, X. I need to mow my lawn and I'm too lazy to do it, and my husband's too lazy to do it. I'm so mad. Um, ever since, ever since, don't mind the cones. That's where our cord runs for our pool, and my husband's scared to death that I'm gonna run over it with the lawnmower, so he literally puts cones up for me to know. But anyways, I'm so mad because of Corona. My pool has a filter type thing where it's not like a regular pool filter. It's not like a sand or whatever. We literally have to get filters for the filter machine. And you got to put the filter inside the machine and you got to replace it all the time. And because of the corona, no stores are selling them because they come from China. So Walmart doesn't sell it. I've checked every store known to man. Can't find them. So I'm like, oh, I'll go on Amazon. I'll go on Amazon and I'll order them, right? And so I go on Amazon, I go to order them. They won't come in until September. Like by September, we're taking down the pool because it starts getting cold and stuff. So I want it like in a day or two, you know? So I called my mom complaining about it or whatever, saying it stinks because right now my pool is green because I can't get the filters to fix my pool. And it's been so hot the last 2 days and I can't swim because my pool is green. Well, my amazing mother, I don't know, she works miracles. She ended up having a friend that is works in a pool business, whatever. So she actually found me the filters and they come in today. So she could only get two, but I'm excited. What size? I got their D's. Um, they're really they're small, but they're size D. If that helps. Some Pixie, you're cleaning, boo. That's a big ass backyard. Yeah, my backyard is just as big as my front yard, and I have a push mower. So when we mow the lawn, it literally takes me like 2.5, 3 hours. I need a riding lawnmower in my life. I really do. Hey, Amanda Ray. I want some size D's. Pixie, you missed my dream. You're gonna have to rewind to hear my weird dream. Um, Never mind. I'll say it again. So last night I had a dream, and usually I don't dream, right? Well, I had a dream that it was me and a bunch of people. I don't know who they were. I'm assuming it was probably you and Truth and Leo's wife, but I don't know. I could not remember the people. But we were scientists, and we were working on getting men's genitalia larger, right? Well, we were up on a YouTube panel because we were going to jail for murder because we tried to fix a guy's genitalia and we killed him. Talk about a weird dream. I'm so fucking bored. I can't stand it. Not sure how much longer I can take this COVID shit. I agree. Yeah, I think I need a YouTube break. I don't know. It was the weirdest dream I've ever had. Hey, K Mello. I know. This COVID thing does stink. It really does. I'm sick that I can't find the stuff that I'm looking for. Hey, True Helper, good morning. They have pool. Okay, can you order it online though? My husband keeps washing the filters. He sprays them down with the hose and stuff, and it's been working, but I think you can only wash the filters so much, and then they just stop working. And that's where we're at. Like my husband has been doing really good at like trying to get the filters clean. But if you see my my pool is above all these trees. So like see it's green. It's gross. I'm so depressed about it. So because of all the pollen and stuff, it's like the morning say Robbie because of the pollen and stuff. The filter, like when you take the filter out, it's green. Hey, Miss Michelle, can you get a cover? I do have a cover, but it doesn't matter. It like I can put a cover on it and like the leaves and all that won't get in it, but with the cover, it still heats the pool. And if you don't have a clean filter, it will still turn green. Oh, I should show you guys because I talk about disc golf all the time with about my husband. So I'll show you guys in case Ems watches it on the replay, because she's the golfer of the community, but she's never heard of disc golf. This is what the disc golf cage looks like. So basically, you stand like how many feet away or whatever, and then you hit the frisbee off these metal things and it drops into there. But that's what it looks like. It's even got a little flag. Isn't that cool? Yes, it's in and then my husband, because he doesn't have another one, my creative husband, he made this. He brought this styrofoam home from work and he put it on poles and he's been throwing his frisbee through there. Isn't that cool? But that's my husband for you. My husband actually made a crutch rake once. We laugh. It's the funniest thing. Our rake broke. And so my husband's like, but the bottom part is still good. It's just the handle. I'm going to fix the handle. So what did he do? He found an old crutch in our cellar. He took off the bottom rubber thing, stuck it into where the rake part is, and now we have a crutch rake. That's what we call it. It's literally a crutch, and it works perfect. Frisbee golf is fun. It is, Brian. I don't do it, but I enjoy watching it. My husband goes every Friday and plays. And all the courses are really pretty. He goes to a different course almost every week. I'm starting at a random ladder and my tomato plants on my patio. Good morning, Mojo. I'm wicked at Frisbee. Don't even bother. Have you ever played Frisbee golf though, Mojo? Or are you just good at throwing a Frisbee? We have a big course here. It's at Eastwood Park in Dayton. Yeah. See, we have them everywhere, all around. And some courses are very hilly and rocky and woodsy, so it's harder. And then there's some easy courses. But he likes the harder courses. Did anyone follow the Susan Cox Powell case? I did. Susan's parents were awarded $98.5 million in their lawsuit against CPS in Washington. Good. They should. The judge found CPS absolutely they were negligent in that death. I mean, wasn't the CPS worker was standing outside when the house blew up. That was a horrible case. Horrible, horrible case. My heart broke for them. They've never found Susan though, right? I haven't caught up on that case in forever, but the last time I used to follow it, I think she's still missing, correct? I think she's where he went camping with the kids that night. I think the kids were right when they said that mommy was hurt and in the trunk. I think those kids knew exactly what happened, and I think the reason why he ended up killing him and himself is because the kids were starting to talk more, and because they were in her parents' custody, he was worried about it. I absolutely believe and I think his father had something to do with it. Sorry, his father was creepy. Any more updates on the three men that were slaughtered in the fish? I have not followed that case. I've heard about it, but I haven't followed it, so I don't know, Mojo. Oh my goodness. That's horrible, Remy. But at the same time, like I think CPS is definitely um some of them are neglectful, but I think at the same time they're overworked. I mean, they have so many cases and they have to go see all these people, and some of the cases are bullshit cases. I wish they would change the law on CPS because people calling for just bullshit, and lies and stuff, and they get to be anonymous and stuff, it only makes their job harder. I don't know. I'm kind of his father. What his father was weird. Three were arrested in that case, Mojo. Oh yeah, two guys and a girl, right? A girlfriend, a boyfriend and a girlfriend and a friend, right? And didn't they only kill him because they wanted his truck and that was it? They didn't even know him, if I remember correctly from what I read. Actually, I'm going to be working on another case. If you all, obviously, everybody in here follows Serendipity. Serendipity has been following the Cheryl Croker case, and she actually was friends with Cheryl. She worked with her and stuff. And she's been putting a lot of news stuff up about her case. And I actually messaged Sarah. Oh, Sarah's in here. I actually messaged Sarah yesterday and asked her if she mind if I did that case. And I kind of want to do it and do it just because Sarah did know her and stuff. And I asked Sarah if maybe she would, when I do the case, if she would come up and tell us a little bit about Cheryl and stuff. So if nobody's I know it is sad. So if anybody doesn't know of that case, it's Cheryl Croker. It's Coker. I don't know if I'm saying her right name right, but I am going to be doing that case. I think I'm going to end up diving into that case probably after the love triangle one that I'm doing. And I was supposed to go live today for that case, but plans changed, and I'm sorry for that. So I am going to do my live on that case on Sunday. I'm pretty much done with the research part of it. So, um, I don't know the time on Sunday yet. It will probably be in the evening. I kind of do better in the evening because if I do it during the day, the dogs are bugging me, the kids are bugging me, the husband's coming home. I like to be able to dive into the case where I don't have outside distractions. Not that I don't love my family, I do, and they come first, but I don't want the outside distractions. So on Sunday, it's the start of the work week. So my husband goes to bed early. The kids. So I'm thinking probably anywhere between 8 and 9, I'll be going live for that. They haven't identified if it's her yet, Miss Michelle. Acknowledge, not me. I'm not a criminal. Oh, Leo's wife's leaving? Have a good day, Leo's wife. Enjoy your day with your family. I'll definitely talk to you later, girl. Have fun. Hopefully, it's not too hot there today. It's actually beautiful here today. We have a nice breeze, and it's supposed to be in the high 80s, but I can do that as long as there's a breeze. I got nice feet. I need to do my toes. My toes are really bad right now. Don't look at them. Oh, I actually can turn the camera around now. I'm done smoking my cigarette. Hold on. Let me see. Front face. There I am. So yeah, so I was just like, I'll go live this morning. Nobody's live. I'll do a chit chat with you guys because I love that you guys come in and chit chat with me. And plus, I kind of want to get my watch hours up, because not only I was reading yesterday, because I didn't know that not only do you need 1,000 subs, but you also need so many watch hours. So to get a community post, so a community page. So I figured I'd start going live a lot more because my cases, I usually do my cases and they last like an hour, 4K watch hours. That's insane to me. I think it's kind of crazy that YouTube makes you do four hundred 4,000 watch hours and you need 1,000 subs just to have a community page. I get the monetization stuff. You don't want people being monetized when they don't have many people. I get that. So, but I don't get the community post. I think everybody should have a community post because it's hard to communicate with you guys. Like, there's times where I just want to put something out there for you guys, and I can't without going live or doing a quick video. So, I think that no matter how many subs you have and no matter how many watch hours, you should at least have the community page. Let's still keep it at 1,000 and the watch hours for monetization. I get that. You passed the 4K hours a long time ago. It's the sub count that takes so long to get. It really does. Because a lot of people, like, when I'm looking at my views, like the views of my views of my videos are doing really well, but people don't subscribe. They don't hit the subscribe button. They just look you up every day and watch what you're doing, but they don't hit the subscribe button. And it's so frustrating. It's like, just hit the subscribe button. You don't even have to hit the bell. That way, even if you only want to watch me every now and then, don't hit the bell and you won't get notifications. But at least subscribe. Do a girl a favor. Hey, babe beauty, good morning. Do a girl a favor. Come on. I don't do math. I just want to chat to at least one person about anything, but mainly movies, music, crime, people. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Miss Michelle. Hello? You're calling me. You're calling your sister-in-law. You're not calling me. That was funny. That was my brother-in-law. He calls and he's like, "Hi, yes, I got a catfish to turn in." Um, you're not calling the catfish place. You're calling your sister-in-law. He's like, "Oh, good to know. Bye." That was so funny. Hey, Mandy C. So yeah, other than that, nothing. Brian, his son dropped his phone in the pool. I saw him a few days ago. Oh, he doesn't have waterproof. It's me again. He's a mess. I don't know why he keeps calling me back. I said, it's me again, and he just hung up on me. Too funny. Breaking the silence, you're pretty close to 1,000 though, right? I don't know if my mods could share. I mean, everybody in here is probably sub to you, but if you guys want to drop her link, I'm all about helping somebody get to 1,000. Let me tell you. Maybe we should do breaking the silence. Maybe we could do a thing where we could do a panel, maybe like a fun panel, like to get us smaller channels to 1,000, like 1,000. I don't know. Maybe we could think of, I'm thinking of something. You've been at 800 for forever and it sucks. I've been thinking, I was like thinking maybe I could get a couple of channels that are under 1,000 and we could do a live, like a fun live, be on panel, kind of tell everybody a little bit about our channels and stuff. Like a subathon, yeah, truth. And like all the other people, like all the other channels that are at 1,000 could share share it. Like because you know how we share common ground, they could share that. And maybe it would help us a YouTube talent show, maybe something like that. Like I was thinking it only have the channels that are under 1,000 on panel. We could do something fun where we include the subs, but it's really to get our people to subscribe to our channel. I mean, I'm still brainstorming it, but I was thinking of something like that. I don't know if you're down for it, but I thought it might be cool for all us lower channels. You won't let us promote your channel, Remy. No, Remy doesn't want her channel promoted unless she's changed her mind. But I do know that Remy has asked that nobody share her channel link. I want to start going live more, but I want more people to panel up with me. I feel like I'm boring when it's just me. I feel the same way, Sarah. I'll panel up with you anytime. Anytime. You just have to message me and we can just go on panel and shoot the breeze, or you can come up with a subject and we can talk about it. Mods could drop links for creators under 1,000. Yeah, something like that. Like, I don't know. I'm still brainstorming, but I thought maybe it might work if all these higher channels promote our channel, but we also have like a night where we try to get everybody to 1,000. Oh, I know. I'm curious how Misdemeanor's feeling too. I know her tooth was bothering her. I feel bad. And they're not even pulling her tooth for another 2.5 weeks, I think she said. That's crazy. I take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. What the fuck? Don't we all, Carla? Don't we all? And I noticed that Mandolin is working on her members link, and I think her idea is a really good idea. She wants to do her members lives and stuff for addiction and stuff. She's thinking that, obviously she's going to get haters that are members because everybody gets haters that are members, but she wants to try to do it where it's kind of more private, where, only her members can do. But I thought that was a cool idea. She's just waiting on approval for it. But I thought that was a really cool idea for her channel. Hey, Long Island girl. Happy Saturday. So yeah, I'll still brainstorm. Like I said, it's just an idea because I feel like I've been stuck. I mean, you have 800, you've been stuck there forever. I'm at like 525 and I've been stuck there for at least 2 months. Like when I first started my channel, I was getting subs like crazy at first. And then all of a sudden now I'm at like that stall point where I'm not I'm not getting anything. And not that I mind because I love that I want people to come in that enjoy coming to my channel and enjoy what I'm doing on my channel. But I really just want 1,000 for a community page. I really do because it's just so much easier. Have a good day, Mojo. What's Al-Anon? Al-Anon is for basically Al-Anon is for the families that are that have an active user or a recovering addict in their family. And basically, Al Anon teaches you how to put boundaries and tough love and gives you like a perspective, like a different perspective on what an addict might be going through. And Al Anon is also for teens too, which is really cool for kids, you know, that have parents and stuff. It just gives you coping mechanism. So it's like AA, but it's just for the families instead. I know, Carla, you have to do a lot. I know you still have to do a members live. Like I said, I think like when you go and you go into StreamYards, but because you have 1,000, you can go live on YouTube. I think you have to go live through YouTube, and you know where it says private, public, unlisted. I think there's a members thing that says members live only, and I think that's how you do it. So instead of going public, they give you a new because you have a members link, they give you a new thing. So when you type in what your live's about and then you scroll down to click to private, unlisted, public, I think it gives you a members live only button. Because see, this is the other thing. I want to know how MFW does it because everybody else I've seen, like Diane and Laura and all them, they do it where it's still public to everybody, but only the members can type in chat. Where MFW has it where it's completely private. Like it is not public to anybody. You can only see her lives if you are a member. And I don't know how she does that because everybody else I've seen that does it, it's basically they're still live, everybody's still watching them, but only their members can type in chat. My mom, my mom is a recovering alcoholic. She has been for 17 years. And lately, they've been doing Zoom AA meetings, and I think it's the coolest thing. They schedule it. They have this website, and you go on and you pick which meeting you want to go to, and they do a Zoom call, and that's how they do their meetings. I think that's such a cool idea. You love Zoom AA meetings. My mom does too. My mom loves it too because some of the people that host it are like in their backyard and they have a fire. So it kind of feels like you're there. My mom loves the Zoom AA meetings. And I think um her meetings, they're actually thinking about keeping it. Even if the pandemic ends, they're thinking that they might keep it just because, sometimes you need a meeting at 1 a.m. And around here, I don't know how it is in the bigger cities, but around here they don't have them. They're normal time meetings. So if you need a meeting at 1, 2 a.m., there's nowhere you can go. You can just call your sponsor and that's it. Where if they have the Zoom meeting, they can go to an AA meeting somewhere else where it might be earlier, but they can still get a meeting in. I think it's a cool idea to keep it. I still meet my sponsor for coffee once a week, but I haven't been to a physical meeting in a while. Yeah, maybe you can check into see if you have any Zoom AA meetings around your area, Serendipity, because a lot of people have been doing it. I think that would be cool. Truth, I definitely think that you should do either a members or a public, because you are on the other aspect of it. You're a parent. You're one like me. I could be in on it with you because we're the loved ones. Um, we're on the other end. We're the loved ones where we're not the addicts. And I think it's a different perspective for the addict opposed to the family member. And I think there's probably a lot of family members out here that would get a lot of information, like some parents don't know how to handle it and don't know how to, I think it would be good for you. I think that would be a perfect thing for you. Yeah, see, both my parents. My mom was an alcoholic, but my dad was an alcoholic and drug user. My mother was a late alcoholic, though. My dad always struggled all my life, and I used to see him on Sundays because my parents were separated. So I would see him on Sundays, and my mom would only allow me to go to my grandparents' house because she knew I would be safe there because she never knew if my dad was going to get an urge and do something. But my whole childhood, my mom went to all our sporting events and worked and cooked and cleaned. She could have a drink or two, and then come home. She could social drink. Then my I was a troubled teen, so I ended up going to a program. My brother and his wife and her two first grandchildren moved out of state. And then my stepfather, who was with my mother for 16 years, woke up one morning and decided that he was leaving. So this all happened in a matter of 6 months. I went to a program, he left her, and my brother moved out of state. And all of a sudden, my mom was all by herself. She was 40 years old and she ended up wanting to do something fun. And we live in a really small town where there's nothing really to do. So she was like, oh, I'm going to go to the bar. And so my mom is actually, and she became an alcoholic at 40, where she never had a problem with drinking prior to that. But she hit 40 and became an alcoholic. I know that it's very rare, but it does happen. So my mom was a late bloomer alcoholic. And it confused me. It really did because I knew my dad as a alcoholic and a drug addict all my life. And part of me kind of was like, Mom, are you sure you're really an alcoholic? I mean, I watched you drink off and on all my life, like cookouts. My mom wasn't a big drinker. She would have a couple of drinks at a cookout or at a softball tournament or whatever, and then she would go to bed. She would be in bed by 9 o'clock. Like my mom was not a big drinker. So when all of a sudden she came to me and was like, I'm going to rehab, I'm an alcoholic, and I kind of questioned it. I was kind of like, Mama, are you sure you're an alcoholic just because you're drinking? She's like, no, Kelly. Oh, Jenna, I'm an alcoholic. She's like, I I'm hiding my vodka bottles. I leave myself a grocery list and my it's really not a grocery list. It's where I hid my vodka bottle from the night before, and I literally drink until I black out and I can't remember where I hid my vodka bottle. So I'll look and it will say, you know, uh laundry, and she would know that she hid her vodka bottle in the laundry room. And it got to a point where she was even hiding alcohol in her car because my mom worked all through her whole alcoholism. She was a productive alcoholic. She worked everything. But as soon as she got out of work, as soon as she got in her car, she needed that swig of vodka. And she would hit the liquor stores on the way home to get her alcohol for the day. But she said that she used to switch up the package stores because she didn't want people to think she was an alcoholic. So one day she would go to one package store, the next day she would go to another package store. And she would put her vodka, because obviously vodka's tasteless. She used to put it in a coffee where you didn't even know she was drinking. You would think she was drinking a cup of coffee, but really there was vodka in it. And I didn't realize it. I really didn't realize it. I just thought that she was an empty nester. She was going through a separation. She was having a good time. Yeah, she was going out a lot, but I thought she was going out to play cribbage and darts and all that and having a couple of drinks. But she finally came to me and she was like, no, a functioning alcoholic. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. And then she finally came to me and was like, no, I got to go to rehab. And her rehab experience was horrible because she had this boyfriend. She met this boyfriend. He was much older than her, but he was fantastic. And the night that she decided to go to rehab, she got into a big, huge fight with him. Huge fight, called him all kinds of names, said things that she wouldn't have said if she was drunk. And she decided to go to rehab. So my uncle brought her to rehab, and she was in rehab 2 days. And his the boyfriend's daughter had not seen her dad for 2 days, and she went to his house, and she ended up finding him dead. He ended up having a heart attack. And my mother blamed herself for so long because she feels like she got him so upset that night that he went to bed and had a heart attack. And she really struggled with that for a long time. So we had to go to rehab. She was 2 days sober. We called the rehab, told them what was going on. So they gave her medication, and then we showed up and we had to tell her in rehab. It was horrible, horrible. But now she's at peace with it. She is at peace with it and stuff, but it was hard for her. It was absolutely hard for her because she really felt like her drinking and her behavior made this guy have a heart attack. But she did. We all know that she didn't. But she's at peace now. Rehabs aren't taking people right now. See, that's horrible. Yeah, depression is definitely real right now for people because, you're isolated, you're in your house, you're by yourself, you can't see your friends, you can't go do stuff that you usually do. That's why I'm glad that I enjoy the woods and I enjoy nature, because if I didn't have that, I think I would go crazy. Because when I'm feeling that way, I get my dogs and I go for a hike in the woods. And even though nobody's there to talk to me, and it's still peaceful for me. It still gets me out of my house, out of my head. And if I didn't like the nature, I think it would be way worse for me. But I still have tough days. Yeah, dual diagnosis is seen in a lot. And a lot of, if you think about it, a lot of addicts used because of their mental, some, not all, some use because it numbed their feeling, their depression or their bipolar or all of that. You definitely do see dual diagnoses. See, that's why it would be such a I think it's definitely hereditary. I absolutely believe that. And not everybody does, but I truly believe that because on both sides of my family, we have so many alcoholics and drug addicts on my mom's side and on my dad's side. My grandfather was an alcoholic, my dad was, his sister was, two of her kids were, and then mom in all of the five are in recovery. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Are you on your way back? Are you on your way back? All right, guys. I have to end this live. I have to get ready to go. They just called and said that they're almost at the place that we have to meet them. So I have to go. Sorry to cut this great conversation to an end. I hate that when that happens, but I hope you guys all have a fabulous weekend. Try to get out and enjoy the nice weather. Have some fun as much as you can. But if you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't hit the like, please hit the like. And everybody stay healthy, stay happy, and stay you. Bye, everybody.